Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another Nature Man Adventures, and guess what we are doing? That's right folks, we are back at it doing another camping trip, and this one is a solo overnight, actually 2 nights planned at this beautiful campground here in Massachusetts. So we got to get ourselves unpacked and get our stuff set up, but yeah, this is our campsite for the next couple of days. It's a beautiful day. I'll show you what it's like, give you a quick tour of the campground here, the campsite. And yeah, we're gonna have a great time. I got some great food planned for us, and I'm just gonna love it, folks. And I'm just glad you can come along with me for this adventure camping in the woods. All right, folks, so a quick tour of the campsite. We have our picnic table, which I'll be using for cooking my food or eating at and whatnot. We have plenty of space to set up a tent in different areas here, depending on how I want to do it. We could set it up behind this picnic table over here. We have our fire pit over here. Nice area over here where I could set up the tent as well. So plenty of options for where I want to set it up. Beautiful set of woods. In front of us we have another campsite, but look at this. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it's so peaceful, folks. So I will be, like I said, keeping it quiet. I'm not going to be talking loud because there are other people here camping in this loop, but just to be out here, folks, to enjoy nature with you all, this is what it's about, folks. So we're gonna have a great time, like I said, great food, and just enjoy and immerse ourselves in a forest bathing experience that I know I'm gonna love, and I'm gonna love sharing with you. All right, let me get myself going here, try to get things figured out where I'm gonna put everything, and we'll get this campsite set up, and we're gonna have a great time. All right, stay tuned, folks. All right, folks, so I have the tent set up. I have to put everything inside for keeping warm tonight, but also there's our tower power. And I didn't get a chance to show you how the setup was the last time I went camping, but basically this is the way it works. Is you've got the container here, and I'll put the trash bags inside, and then this lid just goes right on top of it. So let me get that set up for you. Now, something I'm doing different this time from the last time, I still have my kitty litter, but I picked up these Poo Gel gels. And basically these are packets that you use to absorb your liquid and waste, and it is very lightweight, so I don't need a whole lot of these, but I picked up the box from Amazon and figured why not, I'll just bring the entire box with me for today and for tomorrow and see how many I'm going to use and need. Depends on my needs personally, but yeah, it's called Poo Gel. Yeah, pretty good. So we'll give this a try, see how it works. But like I said, I do still have my kitty litter in there as well. So a couple of options to take care of the waste, and it's biodegradable. All right, folks, just quickly to show you the sleep system like before, I still have the same quilt. Actually does keep me nice and warm. And the sleeping pad I was using, close-out foam. But also on the bottom here, I have an exercise foam mat, if you will. This one is really soft, provides an extra layer of cushioning and insulation. So I should be comfortable on this tonight and tomorrow night. And then I have an extra blanket here to keep me warm if need be. And I do have extra layers as well, long sleeve shirt and stuff like that. So that is how this looks. I did remember to open up the vent on this side here for airflow. Gosh, look at that with those trees, folks. Love it. So I will have the airflow coming in here or escaping out, depending on how you look at it. And of course I have the gaps on each side from here and here for airflow as well. And from the back side too. And yeah, folks, that's going to be my view when I wake up. I got the trees there, but also my view of where the campfire is at. And I will be getting that set up pretty soon. And a funny story, I got to talk to you guys about the firewood. So funny story, folks. I get to the headquarters and I sign in, I register, get through all the paperwork, and I find the directions on how to get to the campsite. Well, first off, I took the wrong turn and I ended up going north instead of south in the direction I needed to go. So I had to turn back around on the road and head back this way. Then I get here, get to my site, and I'm like, wow, beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful, love it. But there was something missing. The firewood. I didn't know, because this is my first time being here. This is the Myles Standish campground, Myles Standish State Forest. And I didn't know, but you had to pick up the firewood at the office. So you pay for everything online and then you pick up the firewood there. And I didn't know that. So I had to make a trip back to get the firewood. And I spoke with the office staff and they got a chuckle out of it, you know. It's kind of a silly moment. But I told them, hey, you know, I have a YouTube channel called The Nature Man Adventures, and I will be posting my silliness on the channel for everyone to see. But also a word to the wise: if you come to the Myles Standish State Forest campgrounds, make sure you pick up your firewood. If you've purchased it, make sure you pick up the firewood at the office before you get to your site, because you might not want to have to do that extra drive back and forth. So anyways, there you go, folks. Get your firewood at the office, then get to your campsite. The forest is slowly coming alive. I think I have about 2.5 hours of daylight before the sun sets, so I definitely need to get going. But my gosh, folks, this is unbelievable. Look at all the space that I have here to do whatever. I will be setting up the chair here. And I also have a new piece of gear. I have a new table that I picked up as well. So I'll have the chair and the table and all that good stuff. And of course, there's our sleeping quarters, the tower power, the picnic table, the car. But most importantly, folks, we are here. Again, I can't stress enough how happy I am to be here. I had a full week of work, 6 days straight. It was crazy, you know, working in retail. But it's so good to be here and being able to enjoy this, folks. And as always, bring you guys along. All right, folks, so here is the chair and table setup for tonight. We have is the Naturehike. I believe it's the Y08 chair. And then this table I picked up for this trip and for others when I go out camping is the Trekology table. And as you can see, very simple and easy to set up. Plenty of space so I can put my stuff on there. Perfect height, you know what I'm saying? Have your drinks and whatever over here. Very lightweight, but it's solid. And look at that, folks, right next to the campfire. I think we'll be in good shape tonight. All right, folks, so on the menu for tonight is something a little bit different. We're going to have some baked potatoes with some 3-bean chili. And I got some cheese to add to it. I've got some butter. I got all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm going to wrap these potatoes up here in the aluminum foil. There's one. There's two. And we're going to stick this on the fire once we get that going. And then we have our chili. So we're going to have the chili with the baked potato and the cheese. It's going to be a delicious, delicious supper for tonight. So I got to get the fire going so we can have supper and yeah, enjoy this meal for tonight. All right, folks, let's see if we can get this fire going. So I tried to find as much material as I could just to get this going. Not a lot of firewood, but just enough, I think. All right, we've got flameage. So now I just got to keep it going, folks. Oh yeah, folks, there we go. We got the flames going. Got the potatoes on there, so we're going to see how well it cooks it. First time doing this over an open fire like this. But now we're going to dive into some sparkling water. This is the blood orange flavored water. So let's see how this tastes. Blood orange. Should be good. Citrusy. Not bad. It's a very light, citrusy taste. Not bad at all. Alright folks, as you can see, we definitely have the flames going. Took a little while to get it going, but hopefully those potatoes will soften up so we can have that with the chili and the cheese tonight. Oh yeah. Okay folks, so the potatoes I took off of the flame. You can see the flames are going pretty good. I took the potatoes out from the aluminum foil and I put them in here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour the beans on top of that and get that warmed up, and then I'll add the cheese, and I think that'll be a good meal. So we're just going to take this, stick that right on top, and layer our layer our chili. We should probably do it the other way, right? Yeah. Probably should do it this way first. Oops. Okay, I am not a professional, folks. Wait a minute, hold on. Ugh. Wait a minute. Let's try that again. Okay. Do not try this at home, folks. I am not a professional. Ooh. Wow, that heat. That heat, I tell ya. I might add just a little bit of water to that. Yeah, I'm gonna add just a little bit of water, just so it doesn't burn. Not a lot. Always add more. Ooh. Okay. Probably not going to look too appealing right now, but I'm going to get that warmed up and then we'll add our cheese to it. I'm getting the smoke in my eyes. Ah. Ooh. I am not a professional, folks. You can see that. I just want to warm the chili up with the potatoes here. I guess I'll get that cheese in there in a second. Mmm. Oh boy. Let's go get that chili warmed up a little bit more. Alright folks, let's add the cheese. Oh yeah. Alright folks, the moment of truth. Time to dig into this baked potato chili mix with cheese. We got the flames behind me going. The sun is setting. Can't show you the sky because of all the trees, but it's beautiful. Alright, let's give this a try, folks. Let's get a little bit of everything. And a little bit of the burntness of the potatoes too. Oh. Oh boy. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that, folks. Mmm. Wow. That is super delicious. Mmm. Alright, I'm going to finish enjoying this, folks. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Wow. It's been an absolutely amazing day, folks. As you can see, I've got the campfire still going. I'm going to let this log burn out, and then it'll be time for bed. So I hope you've enjoyed this adventure for today. Tomorrow's another day, and we'll see what's going to happen. With that being said, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the night and enjoy, get ready for bed, and go to sleep. Alright folks, I'll catch up with you in the morning. Take care. Good morning everyone. It is around 5 o'clock this morning. Got up because I had to go take care of some business. But I want to show you something, and hopefully you'll see it. It's going to be very faint. But that little dot up there, I believe is the North Star. And I'm just in total awe and amazement right now of how beautiful the sky is. I'm trying to be quiet because it's still very early in the morning. So hopefully you guys can hear me. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing, folks. And that is the bathroom over there. Good morning everyone. Good morning. It's around 6:30 this morning, and as you can see, the sky is starting to brighten up and it feels good. It did get chilly last night. Hit around 47 degrees. And the forest is coming alive. Okay, keep up with the little guy. There he goes. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So as I was saying, well, the forest is definitely coming alive again, which it was alive last night, by the way. At one point, I had nodded off, and then I woke up, and and I heard a yelping. So there were coyotes in the area yelping, and it caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that. Spooked me for a moment too. I was like, oh my gosh, are they going to be in the camp area? Don't know. But anyways, oh, it just feels so good to be out here, folks. So I got to get a cup of coffee going because I need to warm up this body, because like I said, I am cold. So I got the gloves on, I've got my quilt on. So let's get the coffee going, let's get warmed up, and let's get this day going. All right, bring you guys back in just a moment. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I have my meal for breakfast. I already had one of these made up. Wanted to try it out, see how it was. Not too bad. Basically, it's a wrap with vegan cheese and sausage, and I have a cup of coffee. So let's dig into this and enjoy. All right, folks. So, not the best, but it is yummy. So, a lot of bread. As you can see, the sun has come out to play. Oh, that coffee right there. And folks, this is not instant coffee. Today we have ground coffee. Decided to bring my filter and make some coffee. So I have ground coffee in here because I wanted a good cup of coffee for this camping trip. None of that instant stuff, you know. But it's still the Cafe Bustelo coffee, which is really good. And this is the sausage that I use. So I'm just going to continue in this breakfast and enjoy it. Cup of coffee in this beautiful morning. And going to have a great day today. All right, so we might do some exploring. We'll find out. All right, folks, so it's time to go take a look at the pond here. And this is the pathway. There's a gate up ahead. So right now, only access to the pond is just walking from my campsite, which is not far away. But look how beautiful this is from here. Now over here we have a basketball court. We have a bathhouse and a pavilion. And now let's go take a walk down to the water. They have it roped off with some caution tape there. I don't know why, but this pathway has access. So let's go check it out and see what it's like. Maybe I'll come back with my chair afterwards. I don't know. I do have some water and a snack with me. But I wanted to come and see what this pond looked like. Bring you guys along. So there's a nice pavilion here. Come here and enjoy a group outing. Plenty of places to sit, and you have a big old grill here. Sweet. Notice, to reserve this pavilion, contact Reserve America. So if you're interested in reserving this pavilion, there's the number to call, 1-877-422-6762 or reserveamerica.com. All right, folks, but we've come to check out this pond. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is gorgeous. We even have some nice beautiful foliage, fall colors over here. I'll try to zoom in on that for you folks. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. There you go. Look at that, we have some pretty colors. Wow. That reflection in the water. Oh my gosh. Simply amazing. And you know what, folks, I've said it so many times, this is what it's all about. Getting out there to enjoy nature. And for me, getting out here to spend the day at this campground. I chose 2 days for a reason. One, to get here, to get set up and have that first meal. But then for today, to come out to a place like this, to enjoy it for as long as I want. I probably will grab my backpack, I don't know, maybe come back with my camera, I don't know. But for now, we're gonna kick back. We're just gonna sit and relax and enjoy some trees here. I could probably lean up against and just enjoy this incredible view and just soak in all of this beauty of nature. All right, folks, that's what we're gonna do next. So I decided to follow this path that is coming from the beach. And as I followed the path, I noticed this. And then when I took a look to my right, I noticed this. Look at this, folks. We had some sort of a structure here. Look at this. Wow. I have no idea what may have been here, but you can see the pipe coming out with the bricks there. So there was definitely something here. Wow. A little bit of rusty relics. Wow. Gee whiz. That's pretty cool. Amongst the pretty flowers. Wow. Yeah, look at that view. I mean, you got the view of the water here, but that, wow, amazing. So I've been skirting this pathway around the pond, and it brought me to this spot here, which has another incredible view. Wow. And yes, there is swimming allowed in this pond. So if it was warmer weather and I was daring enough, I would definitely take a swim. But look how pristine this water is. I'm wondering if the pathway will lead me all the way over to there where that sandy shore is. We're going to find out. Beautiful. Guys, gals, you're not going to believe this. I am blown away. I never thought I would see this, but right up this hill, on this pathway, that I decided to skirt around the pond just for the fun of it, because I'm here. Check this out. You know me, folks. You know that I love historical places, historical sites. And if I can find anything related to that, do you see it in the sunlight? Do you see it now? Let's see if we can get up to there. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, 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 no. No freaking way. Okay. Are you... Oh. Ah, what? What? Look at this, folks. There's one right there. You can see it. But check this one out. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I know. I'm sure this was used for these campgrounds at some point in time, but this is unreal. I am totally blown away right now, folks. Again, it's getting out there to explore these places, just taking a walk and seeing what's out there. I never would have seen this if I stayed at my camp and decided to relax over there. I wanted to get to the pond and see the incredible views, but then I saw the pathway and it was just drawing me in, pulling me in, saying, hey, you got to go check this out. I am so glad I did, folks. This is amazing. And yeah, people have been out here and you can see they've been using it. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take a moment, get some more pictures and stuff, and just enjoy this for a minute. And then let's see if this pathway will lead somewhere else with more amazing discoveries. All right, folks, so we just circled to the opposite side of the pond. Straight on ahead is a pump for the fire department. And there's an access road right there with the gate for the department to come down this road to access the pump. But there's also a pathway here. Now, as I was walking up this pathway, I saw a building, which I spotted something on the Google Maps, and I thought, that looks like a building. And so it is. So let me go show you guys. But this building is not in use, and you'll see the reason why in just a moment. But we have this beautiful pine pathway that leads to where this building is, off to my right. And check this out, folks. Now, I'm not sure what this building was used for, but wow, look at this. It's definitely seen better days. But let's see if we can get a safe, closer look at this building. Ooh, look. Yep. There has definitely been deer activity over here. Yes, folks, I'm going to be very careful here. This building is in rough shape. But let's see if we can safely navigate around it. No, I'm not going to go inside because it looks like, number one, unsafe, and number two, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's a... Hold on. It's just a bathroom, just a bathhouse. You can see the condition of it. It's in rough shape. Let's go around this side here. A little bit of graffiti here, but I like that. You know what? We definitely need to do that, folks. We need to be the change needed in this world. That is a great message right there. That I like. Not crazy about graffiti on buildings, but definitely a great message right there. And I think I can leave you with that. Whew. Oh my gosh. I just finished having a delicious meal, folks. I had another meal of rice with my chicken, marinara sauce, but I added some butter to it. Oh. And then, you know those sparkling drinks? I had the lime flavor. I added a little bit of that to it. Oh, wow. I am completely stuffed. And yeah, just enjoying the rest of the evening. I got the campfire going. Let me show you. Alrighty folks, it is the end of the night here, and I'm just letting these embers die out, and then I'm going to douse it with water, make sure it's completely out. But before I go, I wanted you to hear the sounds of nature around us. Off in the distance, you may be able to hear sounds like coyotes yelping. Like I said, I heard them last night. So with that, folks, I'll say good night. I'll see you on the morning. As you can see, everything is all packed up. Look at that glorious sunlight. Whew, beautiful morning. And I would love to stick around a lot longer, but I only booked it for 2 nights. That's all I could get. 2 nights, 3 days. As you can see, last night I did douse the fire pit with a lot of water to make sure it was completely out before I went to bed. Yeah. So with that being said, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this adventure here at this campground at Myles Standish State Forest. This 3-day, 2-night wonderful experience, especially at the pond where we experienced those incredible rusty relics and fireplaces. Oh, I just loved it, folks. All right, folks, here we go. We're going to get back on the road, head on home. Again, hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you very soon on the next adventure.